Hey everyone, welcome back to OTCC TV with your girl Shima. We are gonna hop into our weekly gold analysis. Y'all, it has been an amazing turn of events on gold since we broke out of that downtrend. Nevertheless, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I want to hear from you all. I'm so thankful for all of you that tune in every weekend for our analysis on gold, and then just for those that are trusting and believing in themselves and getting to these charts. So let's just hop on in here. Here we are on the monthly chart, and my gosh, look at that. That is a bullish candle if I ever seen one. A bullish engulfing candle is what it's looking like. This is on the monthly. We have about 10 days left before the month closes. However, gold is smashing here. So we closed on Friday at what it says 1981. The high of the day though was 19. I'm gonna drill down closer, but it looks like from here it looks like 1997. We'll see when we drill down closer. And yeah, we surpassed. That's why it's an engulfing candle, because we surpassed the prior months. Well, technically, it's forming an engulfing candle because we haven't closed yet. But nevertheless, we passed the prior months thus far, body of the candle at 1940. And then a major resistance here, as you can see from all those prior candles here, here, and here. So those three candles, we passed that. Their resistance here at, what is that? We'll say around 1965, 1963. We flew past that, right? Now we are passing their wicks. Well, we did pass their wicks at first, but then we pulled right back down, right? So we're going to keep these levels in mind. Let's actually put some placemats there, if you will, for where we would need. That's technically a resistance right there at 1994. Right there somewhere. Okay, cool. Here on the weekly, I mean, just some amazing stuff here. So our weekly did close bullish as well. Very, very bullish candle. We had pulled back here just pretty much to the top of this parallel channel. And it's MA. What MA do we have on here right now? That's the 8 MA right now. Bounced right off of that MA. You see it right there. I mean, just like a clean push right here is what we're talking about, where we price pulled back to the top of that channel and then also bounced off of that MA. Just beautiful. Price has now pulled back again, as we said, sort of midway between this area that we've located from that monthly chart, and we can see a few of resistances that potentially price could hit if we are to pass that 1994 zone. Here on the weekly, yes, so about 1996 is where it looks like price reached. Can definitely see a resistance here. It's 2017. If we are to push up a little bit further, 2008. Nevertheless, again, just very bullish here on this monthly, on this weekly candle. And it's just a beautiful sight. If you've been able to catch some of it, congratulations. Let's drill down to the daily, see what the daily is telling us. So here on the daily, I gotta throw in a trend line here. Let's see. Technically, it'd be a few. I'll probably have to do some type of class on my trend lines. Trend lines can sometimes become like a fan, if you will, right? I'm trying to get them I'm gonna go in and fix it some. And so technically, if we are to break this trend line here, if we're to break that trend line, this trend line is in question. If we're to break that trend line, right, then we could potentially see this next trend line, this bigger, wider trend line, if you will. We could potentially see that trend line, right? So that's why I like to sometimes have a fan of trend lines, just to give me a break and then another break, right? Or a break and then a potential TP of where that break could lead to. If we break again this first one, we can potentially break that. Well, not break it, but a TP could be to that second one and we bounce off of there, you see, because we have a few touches already here in here, and then we like zoomed off, right? So potentially we could break here, and that would be like a support, that trend line, right? If we don't break it again. But you know, of course, we'll wait on PA, see how it responds, or excuse me, see how it reacts to that trend line, and then we will respond when we go to actually trade. But nevertheless, the daily is also clearly pretty bullish as well. But we do see that pullback again from that 1994, 1997 area, however you look at it. And we closed at 1981. Therefore, what levels are we looking at? So we have consolidation right here. Okay, there's some consolidation here. That is where price has fallen back to. Let's see. This seems like this could have been the start. There we go. That is where price is currently dancing in. That is our resistance that we are in, or our supply zone, right? So we need to see if price can push out of that zone. This is on the daily, okay? So as you can see here, this is technically a level as well. All of these are levels right here where price could see as a resistance point if it pushes up. Nevertheless, we're very, very bullish. So we want to keep that in mind with any decision that we choose. As far as the levels go, personally, beneath this zone right here, right? So 19, if we want to see further downside, 1973 and below would give us some downside to potentially 1963. But again, if we were to break that trend, that first trend line, then we can even potentially take all of that out and see around 1947. And then of course, this is a clear support area, 1933. We can actually box that off as well. As a potential support, but this is in the case of a pullback, a major one like that, but we'll see as price forms over time. So for more upside, clearly that first break, we need to pass Friday's high of 1993 for more upside. How am I getting that? I'm looking at this candle right here, this candle right there, to about 2010 to 2016, and that would be an area. And also there's an imbalance right here. Is that where price actually went to? There's an imbalance here. Oh yeah, that's why we can see 2000. And don't forget, 2000 is a psych level, right? So any of those 2000s, 1950, 2010, all those are like psych levels, okay? So there is an imbalance in here. So there could be so much, information just looking at this chart right now. I don't want to put too much on you all, but there is an imbalance right here, the gap, right? So price never like shot up and filled that, and price didn't shoot down as it was going down. It was just one bar, and it left a little gap right there in the middle. Yeah, price went to that gap, to the middle area of that gap. So that's interesting to see. So yeah, again, I'll just wait until price lets us know what it wants to do. And those are the levels that I see. So stay focused, stay determined, be patient. Again, allow price to develop. Let your setup set up for you before you just hop in and buy. I know people are having a joke, so just wake up and buy. But right now, we really want to be cautious because gold is very, very extended right now. So again, we could see some pullback, but I'm not sure how far. Again, I have trend lines in place just in case we get, a nice pullback. But whatever the case may be, it has been on a bullish tear. So I know people don't like to always go with the trend, which I totally agree, because if it's on a pullback, why are you, you probably want to catch the pullback. But going with the trend, if it's on a pullback, on a small retracement, then you can look for more bullish setups to enter into the market to follow right now with the bullish trend, to follow that trend. So again, be patient, stay focused. Let me know in the comments what you see for gold, or how were you able to trade it last week. And y'all, what are we gonna do? We're gonna keep trading. All right, peace.